a beautiful, sunny morning. Uncle Sun wakes up in a good mood. He comes over to kiss Little Yellow Flower on her cheek. Little Yellow Flower's sleepy eyes open slowly, glittering and sparkling, telling the world that she's gonna send happiness around. Little Yellow Flower is a lovely kind. When she meets a little wild duck who has hurt herself, she takes good care of her until she gets well. When she meets a baby bear who has lost his ways, she goes gathering honey with him and keeps him company with a fire until Bear Papa and Mama come to pick him up. When she sees a little ant falling into the dewdrops, she holds him up carefully and breathes a soft breeze of air towards his body so that he can walk on the soil again. Since then, Little Yellow Flower pays much attention when she walks because she doesn't want to hurt anyone again. This is Little Yellow Flower, who is always so kind, lovely, and innocent. Though it is so lovely and kind of Little Yellow Flower, she is not good at sharing her passion because she does not know how to speak her true feeling. All she likes to do is help people around silently. Little Yellow Flower feels uneasy to accept gratitude from Little Wild Duck, Baby Bear, and Little Ant. She often finds nowhere to hide. Little Yellow Flower is like a flowery wind, who is nearby yet far away, who gives us warmth whenever we are in need. Everyone loves to have Little Yellow Flower around, but sadly, no one knows her well. While Uncle Sun is an exception, Little Yellow Flower sometimes talks to him. However, the conversation starts only when Uncle Sun takes the initiative. Little Yellow Flower likes to lie under the starry night. Looking at the sparkling stars, she asks, "Oh, lovely stars, do you like me? I feel so unloved. Do you know how much I want to be friends with them?" Little Yellow Flower wonders how the others think of her. She wants to get the answer but finds no ways. This worries her so much. So, she remains silent and spends her day by making others happy. The helping hands never feel secure and complete. This lack of security has been hidden deep inside her heart for years. No one ever notices the fragility of such a lovely, kind heart. One day, Little Yellow Flower strolls around the field after a heavy shower. She bumps into a flock of sheep eating weed and comes happily over and greets them with a big smile. "Good afternoon, cute little sheep. How are you?" As the sheep lift up their heads, they say nothing, turn away, and continue with their meal. Little Yellow Flower feels upset. She says nothing and walks away. Little Yellow Flower sees 3 red dragonflies chasing one another above a piece of damp soil. They fly in circles, higher above and further away from her. Little Yellow Flower feels so sad. She walks away without speaking a word. Little Yellow Flower sees a few pandas dozing off, taking an afternoon nap after a yummy meal. She taps and taps carefully across the bamboo garden. The panda brothers suddenly wake up and chase all over the ground. They roll and bite each other, roaring aloud. Little Yellow Flower blames herself for making too much noise. She believes that she must have driven them mad. Feeling so worried and guilty, She decides to leave as quickly as she can, not daring to look back. Little Yellow Flower now comes to a city. She meets a little gray kitty lying lazily on the threshold. She reminds her of the gray kitten she once kept. Without a second thought, she leans over to the cute kitty. Meow! What are you doing here? The kitty bounces up and stretches over its sharp paws. Little Yellow Flower screams. She runs away with tears spilling from her eyes. Little Yellow Flower comes to a shelter under a big tree. Everybody seems to give her a cold-shouldered shrug. She cries like a startled duck, and the wail is heard all over the forest. Little birds stop singing now. They come to accompany Little Yellow Flower and cry with her. Busy bees stop gathering honey now. They come to accompany Little Yellow Flower and cry with her. Baby bears follow the big cry of Little Yellow Flower. Little ants also stop playing in the soil. They all come out and cry with her. Duck Mama and Little Duck waddle to the shore. Little sheep walk slowly home to see what's happening. Red dragonflies stop their games. So do little pandas and kittens. They all come together to keep Little Yellow Flower company and cry with her. Oh, listen, the forest is rendered with tears everywhere. The cry has wakened Uncle Sun from his afternoon nap. Rubbing his eyes, he sees his friends crying under a big tree. He has no clue what's happening. Suddenly, he spots Little Yellow Flower burying her face in her arms, crying heavily in the middle of the crowd. Oh, is that the lovely Little Yellow Flower who used to smile when she wakes up? My dear Little Yellow Flower, why do you cry? Uncle Sun asks. Because no one loves me, Little Yellow Flower says. Why do you think so? Uncle Sun asks. Little Yellow Flower sobs and tells the whole story. Uncle Sun decides to ask them one by one. Little sheep, why didn't you say hi to Little Yellow Flower? Little sheep say, Oh no, we were just too hungry. Little Yellow Flower is so small. We were afraid we would eat her up. We all love her. Why didn't Little Yellow Flower talk to us? Red dragonflies, why didn't you play with Little Yellow Flower? The red dragonflies say, Oh, we actually came around her to play, but we couldn't fly close to her because the damp soil would put us in danger. We all love her. Why didn't Little Yellow Flower say hello to us? Little pandas, did Little Yellow Flower make you mad? Panda brothers say, Oh, we were having fun actually. We were so happy to see Little Yellow Flower, so we yelled and bit each other to have fun. However, she ran so fast that we could not catch her to play together. Little Gray Kitten speaks before Uncle Sun asks. I was having a nightmare when Little Yellow Flower leaned over. I was so frightened, and so I stretched out over my paws. When I realized it was Little Yellow Flower, she had already run far away from me. Little Yellow Flower stops crying. She sees the whole picture. Suddenly, she feels so embarrassed because she has never told them she wants to be friends with them. Red glows all over her cheeks. Uncle Sun gathers the happy friends together. Happy family, let's sing together. Little Yellow Flower reads her new friends to sing the song of Little Yellow Flower. Little yellow flower in the blue sky, little yellow flower on the white cloud. Standing against the wind and the rain, let's make friends with little yellow flower. We sleep at night, we wake at dawn. I'm happy, little yellow flower. Standing against the wind and the rain, we work together with little yellow flower. Come over, my friends. Let's hold hands and support one another. We are never tired, never sad. Warmth and energy are always here. Your smile makes me happy. Let's be tough and strong. Let love glow and shine. Let's work together for a brighter future. Uncle Sun feels happy to see the happy friends singing cheerily together. Hey, look, a rainbow! The red dragonflies yell and point at the sky. The happy friends, little birds, busy bees, little duck, baby bear, little ants, little sheep, red dragonflies, little pandas, great kitten, all come to sit with little yellow flower. They look at the beautiful rainbow in the sky, holding one another tightly. Uncle Sun is now silently going downhill to rest.